Hey everyone and welcome back to Linux Network. Today we're talking about KDE Plasma 6.3.6, the latest maintenance update for the Plasma 6.3 series. Now, I know it's not a big flashy release, it doesn't introduce any major new features, but it does come with a ton of small improvements and bug fixes that honestly make a huge difference if you're using KDE Plasma every day. So let's break it down together. What changed, what problem got fixed, and why you may want to update your system as soon as possible if you're on Plasma 6.3. First, for anyone who's new to Linux world, let's clear this up. KDE Plasma is one of the most popular desktop environments for Linux. In simple terms, it's the graphical interface you interact with, your desktop, taskbar, menus, windows, system tray, everything you click and see on your screen. Version 6.3.6 is what we call a maintenance update, meaning no shiny new features, but it squashes bugs, polishes up existing features and improves overall stability. Fun fact, this update was supposed to launch about a week earlier, but the KDE team decided to postpone it so it wouldn't drop on the same day as Plasma 6.4.2. Honestly, smart move, that could have caused some confusion for users and package maintainers alike. Alright, let's get into what's actually changed. Better keyboard navigation in the system tray. If you're someone who likes using keyboard shortcuts to move around your system instead of a mouse, it just got smoother. The power and battery widget won't ask you to install the power profile daemon if your hardware doesn't support it. A small thing, but way less annoying. Nightlight calculations are now more precise. If you use nightlight to reduce blue light at night, the transition between day and night are now handled with a dedicated solar simulator. Yes, your desktop is literally simulating the sun now. I love this stuff. Screen tearing settings can be changed without restarting. Previously, if you wanted to adjust screen tearing options, you had to log out and back in. Now, instant. And on Wayland, that matters. Adaptive sync is now disabled by default for new installs. Why? Because honestly, it was causing more trouble than it was worth on certain graphics drivers. Better safe than sorry. Theme previews now display correctly in the system settings when using custom themes with full tinting. If you're someone who loves tweaking how your desktop looks, this is a nice fix. The K-Runner shortcut now properly shows in the desktop context menu along with the correct keyboard shortcut. Visual bell behavior has been limited. If you use this accessibility feature instead of sound alerts, it won't overdo the flashing anymore. A smart safety fix for people sensitive to flashing images or with epilepsy. But it doesn't stop there. Better support for Wayland apps on multi-monitor setups. If you're on Wayland and use multiple displays, you'll probably run into odd issues with window placement. Those are getting fixed. They removed the pointless mount action for audio CDs and blank discs in the device widget. It didn't actually do anything. They fixed a visual bug with selection rectangles on the desktop when using non-default fonts. When adding new desktop shortcuts, it won't break your icon sort order anymore. Previously, if you used automatic sorting and added a new shortcut, Plasma would suddenly switch to manual sorting. That's fixed. And now the part I personally appreciate most, the bug fixes. They fixed a bug where keyboard shortcuts could randomly disappear after system upgrade on certain distros. They fixed an issue with K-Runner's faded completion text overflowing the window. They also fixed stuttering while playing videos on VRR monitors. Screen flickering in full-screen games when switching focus back and forth. Random K-Win crashes under specific circumstances. Small visual glitches with the slide back effect animation. Minor but annoying graphical issues when toggling radio buttons and during per widget edit mode. And an annoying bug where new desktop items will appear under your cursor and mess with your automatic sorting. Now it respects your settings. Overall, KDE Plasma 6.3.6 may not be packed with headline-grabbing features, but it does exactly what a good maintenance update should. Fix things, polish rough edges, and improve overall reliability. If you're using Plasma 6.3, I absolutely recommend updating as soon as it lands in your distro stable repo. If you're on a rolling release distro like Arch, KDE Neon or Fedora Keynote, you'll probably get it soon. If you're on something with scheduled updates, just keep an eye out for it in your system updates. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest Linux news and updates. Also, drop a comment and let me know. Have you run into any of these bugs yourself? Are you using KDE Plasma as your daily desktop? I'd love to hear how it works for you. And as always, I'm Cătălin from Linux Network and I'll catch you in the next one.